Hey, good morning. It's BJ, or actually it's afternoon, sorry. BJ and Joe out and about on the Recumbents. Right now we're in Manitou Springs and we're on the Creek Walk Trail. And we got to get going because we got company. All right, go ahead, Joe. All right, so yeah, you see we're right by the creek. That's why they call it the Creek Walk Trail. And howdy. Yeah, so hello.
That's good. That one.
Oh yeah. I'm back to using the GoPro 6. And until I can swing the microphone, the external microphone adapter cable from GoPro, I'll be using the internal mic. So I will try to remember that if I take it away from my face, you won't be able to hear me much, and so I'll try not to talk. Hey Joe, go all the way down to Fields Park. You know, the skateboard park. We won't stop here. That'll give me a little more continuous time. But yeah, we were at the very end of the current end of the Creek Walk Trail, heading into Manitou Springs. This is Shriver Park down here. Shriver or Shriver. They have the Manitou Springs city pool here. But yeah, so oh, sorry about that. That's a pretty heavy transition there. Okay, got a big incline to go up, so I'm trying to get into a lower gear here. There we go. Okay. Passing on your left, although very slowly.
I like that. I don't think I could even do that. Oh, sorry.
Actually, it's really easy, thank goodness.
No doubt. Looks comfy.
That it is. Okay, like I said, we're just out for a ride. A really nice day. I think it's right around 60 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been a sunny day, mostly sunny. There's some you know, kind of the thin high clouds. So passing on your left. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Now this is a kind of a practice level disc golf course they have here. And this is Fields Park. It's a great thing about Manitou, man. Lots of parks, you know. And this great bike path, as you can see, the the baskets for the disc golf, practice disc golf course. Right. Yes. And they have tennis courts here and other stuff. We're going to take a quick pit stop here, and then we'll continue on. We're basically heading back. We've already come from Colorado Springs up to here, and yeah. So like I said, I'll just pop out here for just a minute or two, and then we'll be back on. All right, go up here and turn around. This is a skateboard. Yep, I missed. Didn't quite turn sharp enough to get into the little vestibule here, I'll call it. All right, okay, we're gonna take a quick pit stop and we'll get right back to you. Bye. Okay, well, our pit stop didn't work out for us. It's locked, which is very rare for Manitou. They don't usually lock the restroom, so we will have to figure out something else. Nice little playground over here. Some art and stuff. Like I said, this is Fields Park here in historic Manitou Springs. And we will continue on the Creek Walk Trail for just a little ways. And then it will magically change over to the Midland Trail. It just changes from one to the other according to which way you're going. All right. I'll be going past the soccer, lacrosse, baseball fields for Manitou Springs High School. But yeah, like I said, the sunny day, or well, mostly sunny. We have got, like I said, these real thin high clouds that have come in the afternoon here. But it's a very pleasant day to ride. And very happy for it. This is the first, as you can see, we're now on the Midland Trail. And if you look at the other side of the sign, it says Creek Walk Trail. So technically, I guess this is considered Colorado Springs and not Manitou Springs, because we haven't quite got to the normal area. Howdy. Yeah, we really do appreciate when the dog owners have their dogs on leashes, because sometimes these trikes really upset some dogs. I don't know, I can't give you a by breed or whatever, but it's really weird, A lot of times we go right past the dog, no problem whatsoever, I mean, none. And then other times we go past a dog and they go berserk. They be dragging their owner over trying to eat us, you know. All right, we got to go down into the under Manitou Avenue here. So I got to try to slow this thing down with one brake because it's real tight here. And as you can see, it's a royal mess. Basically in this, you know, in the spring, you know, when the snow really melts up in the mountains, you know, this thing overruns all the time. So okay, I'm going to gear down here real low so I don't have to, try to keep up with Joe enough to catch her going around the bend here. Ugh. It's hard to keep up with that e-assist, I'll tell you. All right, well, I think we did a pretty good job. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I will try to remember that I'm using the internal mics and try to get at this, you know, keep it where you guys can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna have to kind of go up here and then unclip and back up a little bit because my trike will not make that sharp turn like Joe's will. Our trikes look a lot alike. You know, they're both ices. They're both metallic blue, but mine is a Sprint RS special edition, and it's the more, what do you call it? It's the more racy version of the trike. Where Joe's is a little older, and it's a Trice, T-R-I-C-E, instead of ICE, you know, which is ICE, which stands for Inspired Cycle Engineering. It's kind of a cool place right there. And really good, if you like spicy food, really good Mexican restaurant here called Amanda Fonda's, I think they call it. But yeah, it's a little too spicy for us. We're complete wimps, okay, when it comes to spicy food. Yeah, no, we don't like it. No, we don't like it. Hot spicy Mexican food, hot spicy Mexican food. Okay, well, there you go. Just had to do that. Yeah. So now we're back into Colorado Springs, still on the Midland Trail. I know it looks a lot like a sidewalk, but technically it's part of the Midland Trail. Now, if you don't like to use a sidewalk, you can, they do have a bike lane that goes down Manitou and Colorado Avenue, so you're good there. All right. Yeah, the street that way, so I'll point the camera over here. Those hills over there are the outside of the Red Rocks open space. Real good place to hike or mountain bicycle, you know. And you know, they do have some two-track trails, so if you had a you know, if you had a fat tire off-road recumbent trike, you could go play in the dirt. We don't have fat tires, so we're just waiting on a light. Yeah, like I said, kind of a sad discovery. I finally figured out how to make the wireless mic work with the GoPro 4 and the adapter that came with the wireless mic. But if you watch the video on a phone, you're going to hear a high-pitched like electronic sound. and I have no idea where that's coming from. I mean, none. And the only thing I can think of is that the cable that that comes with the mic is not, you know, is not totally compatible with the GoPro. Now, when I get my cable for the 6, the cable adapter for the 6, it has both the USB-C slot for the 6, and it also has the, you know, was that the 3.5 millimeter mini RCA type jack hole for you know, for the 4. So hopefully that'll really make it worth having to put out $50 plus shipping to get this cable. GoPro's very proud of it, and if it will work for both cameras, that'll really be great. Okay, we got some folks behind us here. We got bikes back, Joe. Might want to slow down so they can go by before we get to the other spot. Howdy. Good. Howdy. Okay, there we go. We're clear. Yeah, that way they don't have to wait for us. Going down this trail gets real thin as we get over here closer to the creek. So we try to let the fast guys and gals by so we're not interfering. Because if you look up the word slow in the dictionary, you will find a picture of Joe and I riding our recumbent trikes. Probably not, but there should be. Joe and I are the definition of slow. Even for trike riders, we're slow. Yeah, as you can see, it gets real thin right here. So, because we're 3 feet wide, or almost 3 feet wide, I'm 30, I think mine's like 31 to 32 inches wide in the front. I think Joe's is 33, maybe almost 34. So we try to, you know, let the folks by, because we do hog up a lot of room. There's just nothing we can do about that. It is what it is. Yeah, even though we're on concrete, which is pretty smooth, it's still bouncy. But being that we got the GoPro 6, we're using the GoPro 6 instead of the 4. The GoPro 6 does have an EIS stabilization program. Okay, go ahead and go, babe. All right, gratuitous Joe Lynn shot. Sorry about that, I clipped my fender bringing the longer selfie stick over. So yeah, so right now we're having to cross 31st Street at Highway 24, still on the Midland Trail. The Midland Trail is one of our only 3 actual rail trails. It was a railroad that went up to Cripple Creek and picked up gold ore. All right. Good looking Harley Sportster. We're fans of the Harley Sportster. We had a real nice one from 2014 to, oh, that light is out of service. Oh, that's gonna be really hard to figure out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not gonna tell them to stop for us. That's the problem. Darn. Well, I guess what we're gonna have to do, well, when it changes, we're just gonna have to go and just wait for them to come across, I guess.
The arrows will change.
Huh? What? Oh, okay, arrow. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna stick out here a little bit so people don't go too far. Okay, maybe this guy hit the light for it. Oh, yay! Think it's safe? Okay, yeah. Yep, very good. It's out of service from this side.
What's that?
The light's out of service from this side.
Oh, is it?
Thanks. Yeah, see, this is this raised crosswalk. I don't really know if it's any good. Joe and I don't think it'll slow anybody down. The city installed it so it would slow down the people turning off Highway 24 onto 31st Street and heading north. But it's really not that bad of a bump. So I don't really know if that's gonna really do us much good. But hey, I give the city kudos for at least trying something, you know. I mean, they could have just ignored it. So thank you, City of Colorado Springs. You know, you got to say thank you when they do good stuff for you. And they're going to do the same thing to the intersection of this trail's on for 21st Street and then 8th Street. The 8th Street one would be really good because they come down off a hill to be able to turn and go west onto Highway 24 off of 8th Street or Limit Street, one of the two, whichever one it is. And they don't even slow down. You know, they're supposed to do the right turn on red thing. You know, they're supposed to slow down, make sure there's nobody in the crosswalk, you know, yada yada yada, which almost nobody in this town actually does. I always feel sorry for the few people that do, because you know, the people behind them will do their damnedest to run them over. So yeah, this is kind of the ugly, the industrial part of the trail here. We got an RV storage and graveyard area over here, because there's a lot of these guys that haven't budged in years. All right. Afternoon. Okay. It says climb to higher ground if it's flooding. He's right here. Hello. I love her shirt. Her shirt says breaking news. I don't care. That's great, man. All right. Yeah, this trail has lots of little bridges over the creek. So this is Fountain Creek. I thought for a lot of years it was Cheyenne Creek, but it's not. It's Fountain Creek. Got another little bridge we're coming up on here. Yeah, so gotta switch sides here. Sorry about the helmet view, but gotta gear down, because on the other side here we've got a pretty good incline we have to go up. As I say, we're crossing another bridge over the creek. Oh man, very bumpy. We don't have any smooth bridges, you know. That's not true. There are a couple of bridges that they used concrete, which is actually much better than the wood, but I'm sure it's like way more expensive. And there's a sign for the Midland Trail. Oh, forgive all the trash. They also call this trail the Hobo Trail because of lots of homeless. Lots of homeless. Okay, now there's this incline we got to go up. Ugh. And almost had a hitchhiker there, but that weed fell off the wheel. All right. Now I got to gear back up. As you can see, we're going by Highway 24. You can probably hear it too. Very, very busy highway. It goes up, you know, up into the mountains, up into Woodland Park and Green Mountain Falls and Cascade and Divide and up to, well, from Divide you can go to Cripple Creek. If you continue west, you go to Lake George, which is just a hamlet, literally. I think Lake George consists of a post office and a restaurant bar, and that's about it. But it's been a really, really beautiful day. I didn't finish before. Every weekend for the last 2 months has been garbage. I mean, the weather's just been terrible. Snow, rain, high winds. Howdy? And you name it. It's been really bad. So this is the first weekend. That's why there's so many bicycles out, man, because this is the first weekend. Oh, we got a recumbent. That's a recumbent bicycle, but that's okay. It's an under-seat steering version too. That's pretty rare. Oh, bounce. Oh, sorry. They're doing the road. Cool. I love it. Howdy.
Beautiful day. How you doing?
You're all good. Have a good one. Yeah. That's a really nice unit there. Looks like an older one too. I'd say it's probably pretty vintage. But yeah, you don't see too many of the under-seat steering recumbent bicycles. You know, our trikes are technically under-seat steering, because that's where the mechanism for steering goes, is underneath the seat. But yeah, most of the few recumbent bicycles there are now that are still being made are what they call over-the-seat steering. So it's OVS and OUS steering. Yeah, everybody loves these the Transformers. Yeah, people stop here all the time. Check that out. So yeah, I just thought I'd record on the way back. I don't usually record on the way back, so at least it's a little different, you know. Sorry, I had to got a little bit of an incline here, so I had to gear down at least one real quick. We like to go this way because there is an actual lighted crossing on 24 and 21st Highway 24 and 21st Street, where if you go the other way, you go up to Kachara Street and there's not a light. You have to somebody being nice, but you have to you know, you have to literally take your life in your hands and hope somebody will stop for you using Kachara Street. So we try not to use that. We much prefer this one. Yeah, I apologize for all the noise, but we are right down on Highway 24 and 21st Street, and being that it's a beautiful day, the traffic will be immense. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, and as Joe brought up, it's a Saturday, so that means the traffic will be even more immense. This is one very busy highway, man. But yeah, definitely needed to get out today. Yesterday we went to a huh? Oh, we went, sorry folks, brain went dead. a celebration of life ceremony for a good friend and fellow trike rider, Roger Reddish, R-E-D-D-I-S-H, and quite the guy. You know, almost 80 years old, has to have oxygen most of the time, is a stroke victim, and yet he rides a racing trike, and he has more medals from Senior Olympics than any trike rider I've ever seen. I mean, he has like 2 buckets of these things, you know, and just a really eclectic kind of guy, you know, just very, very different, but totally cool and annoying at the same time. But we will miss him because he was a personality, you know, for trikes, for recumbents period, but really superly for trikes, because that's what he could ride. And a great ambassador. He probably brought more people into riding trikes in this area than just about anybody. So but yeah, so what we're doing now is we're going back up to get back on the Midland Trail. Oh, they painted over the peace frog. What a bummer. There used to be a frog on the side of this building throwing a peace sign. Oh, check that out. Yes, I love Corvettes, okay? No, I will never be able to afford one. Not unless Joe finally gets that big win. Which I hope she does. Now, will I buy a vet? Probably not. First thing we would buy is a cargo van, so we could take our trikes all over the United States and go ride all these cool trails like the High Trestle Trail in Iowa and the Coeur d'Alene Trail in Idaho. And then, you know, some of the other ones, them really long ones, you know, like I think, what is that? It's not the C&O that does through Missouri. It's a different one. But that one trail through Missouri, you know, it's like really long, you know. There's several, you know, a lot of, oh, I mean, you know, definitely got to go to the great state of Ohio and kind of center out of a town called, okay, I'm messing it up, Xenia, something like that. Forgive me, the person who told me how to pronounce it right. I'm 68 years old and have a memory like a sponge. So, like a dry sponge, it doesn't soak up anything, okay? But, yeah, we'll just call it Xenia, Ohio. And that is like the hub for 5 different long distance trail systems. So yeah, we'd probably spend a month, maybe 2, in Ohio. We have talked about maybe moving there, but well, of course now, you know, when Joe wins her Mega Miller Powerball, well, we can afford to live anywhere, so that'd be cool. We might just move there, just because it would be kind of fun to you know, be able to have that many long distance trails that have small towns all the way along them, you know, so you could you know, Joe and I would like, you know, like ride out like say like 50 miles and then spend the night, you know, at a nice local motel, you know. Joe and I are not really campers, okay? We're just not. We keep telling ourselves we need to be because of finances, but we never do it. Just the idea of sleeping on the hard, cold ground does really not appeal to us. Now, we don't need anything fancy. You know, we don't need like, you know, some posh hotel. We don't need room service. Just a good old mom and pop, you know, motel that's clean, doesn't have bed bugs or roaches, you know, and that'd be good enough for us. Now, what we might do, now we got a bit of breeze here, so it's probably gonna be a little loud in the microphone, the internal microphone. What we might do though is, that's why we want to get a cargo van instead of a, you know, like a real nice, say like a Chrysler Pacifica van. We want a cargo van because we're gonna, you know, we're thinking about buying us a couple of cots, you know, and a porta toilet, and you know, and then of course, you know, buying us an outdoor grill, and that way, you know, now see, that kind of camping we could do because we'd be sleeping on a cot. Okay, we wouldn't be sleeping on the ground. And so, you know, that's something we might look at, you know, because there's several companies now that really fix up cargo vans for people. I know there's one place that a gentleman named Matt, I can never pronounce his last name, but he goes by Jayo Matt, famous YouTuber, triker, van lifer, you know, howdy. He's one of those cool guys that actually makes his living, you know, taking, you know, off of YouTube, which I can't even imagine doing. So I'd starve to death. But he has the most fantastic cargo van setup you've ever seen. He has a mobile recording studio. Yeah, seriously. You know, like a podcast studio in his van. Sorry, hard transition. Give you a back view here of the trail. But yeah, so he his van is so fixed up, it's unbelievable. And he was working with a company in Oregon, and that would get us, you know, we could head up that way easily, you know, to do the Coeur d'Alene Trail in Idaho. And then I'm sure there's several great trails in Oregon out of Portland. So we'd go up there and, you know, spend a few days up there and have them, you know, really set that van up for us, you know. And maybe even make it so like we could make bunks that would come down from the, you know, from the side of the van body. And yeah, you know, so I mean, that would really be something else, you know. So you could just fold it up during the day, and yet at night it would actually fold out, you know. A little cool art here. It's nice they haven't defaced it. A lot of times, you know, the graffiti bunch, they like to deface even the stuff that's good looking, you know, the good looking graffiti. But yeah, so like I said, I'm just gonna keep doing till we run out here, or until we decide to stop someplace. We might have to stop off at the downtown McDonald's and get us a. I picked up a hitchhiker. There he is. Get out of there. Okay. Got a branch caught in my fender. But and take a restroom break there. The only problem with that one is that they lock up the restrooms, so you have to ask them to open them for you. But if you buy something, you know. And we've got our afternoon snacks, so we could get us a tea and have our afternoon snacks. That's probably what we'll end up doing. We've got to stop at Safeway on the way home. But if it gets too late, we won't worry about it. Just have to mean we got just enough eggs for making real light egg burritos tomorrow, so we can still do eggs. We mostly eat oatmeal with cinnamon and stevia organic sweetener, no sugar. That's what we eat probably between 5 and 6 times a week for breakfast. So every once in a while you just got to have something else. It's like Desperate City, you know, you just got to have something else, man. I don't know if Joe can reach. Oh yeah, okay, she got it. Okay, yeah, so now we're at 8th Street and Highway 24, or otherwise known as Cimarron Street. This is one of those intersections you're gonna, you know, do some fixing to. The only problem is that'll mess it up for a while. So we'll have to kind of work our way around. Luckily there's ways around these intersections that we know of, so just a little out of the way, that's all. Yeah, Joe bought a Mega Millions ticket and we didn't get it. It's now up to 563 million bucks, man. And sadly we can't afford another one, so we'll just have to hope that nobody else wins until next payday. Till our next Social Security retirement check payday, so.
Straight or right?
Well, we might as well go right, because if we're going to stop at McDonald's, we kind of got to get over that way anyway. All right, so yeah, this trail goes right along Highway 24 here, as you can see. Now we're gonna go under I-25 in several places. We go under the on and off ramps. We go under the highway itself over here. And this will take you over to America the Beautiful Park. That would take you over to 8th Street going that way. We don't want to go that way. But yeah, so like I said, this portion of the trail and back over that way is a little bit on the industrial side, I'm afraid. But yeah, as you can see, that's I-25 up there. Bike back. That guy's pedaling his buns off, man. There's a creek right there. Like I said, pardon all the trash. Such a shame. I mean, I understand in needing a place, you know, out of the storm, but you know, you should pick up your trash. You know, if you brought it, you should take it with you, instead of, you know, putting out where, you know, it ends up getting thrown in the creek, which is just beyond sad. But yeah. Okay, got a little bit of a traffic circle here. Yeah, up the hill. So we're gonna go up the hill to Cimarron Street here. Oh, we got the fire department up here doing something. They're using a ladder truck and hosing something down. Hope they didn't have a fire. That would really suck. That trail there is the Pikes Peak Greenway, and that continues south and then east, or over the bridge that we came over. That's the Pikes Peak Greenway going west. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing up there. They're watering something. Well, I hope they didn't have a fire in the park. That would really be a bummer. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, bit of an incline here. So, so this is just a, I don't really know if this has a name per se. I guess you could, call it the Cimarron Trail, because it goes right along Cimarron Street. That's downtown. That's downtown Colorado Springs over there. Yeah, I have a funny feeling that, yeah, somebody might have started a fire over there. Boy, that's a bummer. It's much too nice of a day to need a fire. It's quite warm. Yeah. Thanks, Joe. And there's a train for my good friend Pitmaster Toby. Every video he takes, he likes to get a train if he can. So this is for you, Toby. Here's your train going by the space bridge, or the sky bridge. Yeah, the sky bridge over to the Olympic Museum. Whew. Yeah, it's a pretty good angle, I'll tell you. Yeah, I think I'm only going to get a little over an hour recording time. I did charge the battery all the way up. The light went off, so, but this is the original battery for this GoPro 6, and that's another thing I need to pick up is a new battery for the GoPro 6. Because I have to admit, I'm very happy with this GoPro 6. Very happy. There you go. That's the Olympic Museum, which we won't go right by it, but we'll. That's Widener Field over there. That's our soccer team. They're called the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Go ahead, yeah. Okay. So like I said, so we popped off what we'll call the Cimarron Trail. Now we're just gonna take some back streets over to Wasatch Avenue to go to McDonald's, because they have the cheapest price on iced tea of anywhere. You can get a large iced tea with tax for less than $2. You can't beat that. What we'll probably do is lock up the trikes and go and get the tea and see if we can run and use the restroom together real quick, like. So yeah, we'll let me take a look here and see if we're still recording. Oh yeah, it says we've got 42 minutes in, and and if I remember right, it said I had an hour and 18 minutes worth of recording time, so we still got about a half an hour. So that should be able to get us easily over to McDonald's. So that's probably where where we will say our so longs until next time. And just in case you don't know who this is, which I'm sure you do by now, this is BJ and Joe Ondo from Out and About on the Recumbents. And unlike the last ride that was just me, it's both of us today. So I said right now, oh, I'm not even sure what street this is. Really not. This might be Costella. It might be, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, but so we're on a bike lane. Car back? Yeah, I think it is Costella. So we'll take Costella here up to Wasatch. Because not every street has a bike lane here. So you kind of have to find the right one. But yeah, well, hey, thanks for riding along with us on this really nice day in what we call false spring here in Colorado.
Fake spring.
Yeah, fake spring, false spring, whatever you want to call it. We usually get, you know, one really nice week or something, you know, in you know, February and maybe in March sometimes. Most of the time March is it's not super snowy, although it's technically the second snowiest month of the year here in Colorado Springs. But it's usually cold and wet. It's usually always cold. Howdy. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop for this light too, because we're down to 0. Yeah, this is the south end of downtown. Check out this little modern art statue. Actually rotates in the wind, so that's kind of cool. This is a new dual hotel setup. It's 2 different hotels mashed into one. It's amazing they can't find a restaurant that wants to move in. They'd have a automatic clientele. But yeah, if you head north there on Tejon, basically you'll be right downtown. You'll be in what I like to call the restaurant district. They have more restaurants, bars, this, that than any other part of downtown. So Tejon Street, that's your street if you like to eat or dance. Like I said, it's kind of the entertainment place of Colorado Springs. We ain't gonna make this one either. We're just not very fast today. Either that or the lights are faster than we are.
Well, the light was down when we were halfway down.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just out enjoying it, man. It's just a really beautiful day. It's one of those days where you're really in no hurry to get home. You just kind of take it easy and don't worry about things, and just kind of enjoy life without you know, something beating on you real hard. Of course, we all have stuff that beats on us all the time, but it is nice to take a break every once in a while and just kind of relax and just enjoy being alive. So hopefully, wherever you are, you're having a really good Saturday. And hopefully you're out riding. Just as a reminder, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd really appreciate that. We're working our way towards 500. We'd love to make 500. I mean, that would be just astronomical. We're like 360, 70 or something like that of you wonderful subscribers out there. So appreciated. So we're on city streets here, so they're quite rough. Colorado Springs is like any other town. It really doesn't have enough money to take care of all its infrastructure. That across there is Apex Sports. If you're into motorized two-wheelers, that's a great place to go. They sell just about everything except for Harley Davidson and Indian. Which we do have those dealerships here in Colorado Springs, but they're up north. This looks like the orange guy on the orange and black bike. I think that's a KTM. It's their street bike. Can't remember what they're called. But yeah, when we rode motorcycles before our last one, which was a Harley Davidson, we bought a lot of motorcycles from Apex Sports. I mean, we bought a lot of motorcycles from Apex Sports. And a lot of gear too. It's a good place. There goes the bus. The city bus. Now we get to play. Joe's over here trying to play chicken with a bus. Because of this stupid apartment complex they're building, they blocked off the bike lane, so we have to take the lane. We don't have any choice. Don't like doing it, but ain't got no choice. It really sucks because this car is on my butt and he knows I can't go anywhere, but he's being cool. He's backing off. So there's a lot of good people driving cars out here, you know. I mean, they know. They know we're messed over because there's no bike lane. Okay, now we get a bike lane again. Yay! That car don't sound healthy at all. Yeah, like I said, we're We're now on Weber Street, and we'll slowly work our way down to Wasatch, which is the next street over, but we have to go a few blocks north before we got to go a few blocks north before we can head east over to McDonald's. Yeah, like I said, please subscribe. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. Also, if you want to be notified of our next video, please click on the bell logo that's on the YouTube site. That will basically make it so you don't have to find us anymore. It'll let you know that, oh, BJ and Joe got a new video out. Isn't that cool? And hey, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button for us. We do appreciate it. And hey, if there's something that you're not happy with, give us a thumbs down. But please, either way, leave us a comment. We'd love to have a comment. You know, good or bad. That's the only way we learn, you know. Because some things, you know, we might be able to fix and make work better. Other things, you know, we might be limited by equipment, time, money, etc. So, and we'll kind of let you know. I do try really hard to answer all questions or comments from our videos personally, and if you got any advice, hey, put it on us. We're always open. You know, we are not professionals. You know, to me, the definition of professional is you make money at what you're doing. We don't make any money. We spend money that we don't have to do these videos, but that's okay, because we like doing them. Well, I like doing them. Joe's probably more of a picture taking kind of person than she is a video kind of person. That's just, she's listened to me be frustrated trying to work, you know, trying to get a new thing to work with the video production software. That's the hardest part of videoing, boy, is, you know, actually making the video. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I first started this, I thought the camera did everything. I didn't think you actually had to do anything, you know, just shoot. Go ahead, Joe, hit it. Okay, yeah, we could do that, but you got to hurry. We're down to 8 seconds. We're gonna use the sidewalk here to get down to 8th Street because that's a one-way street. So we can't go down it without dire consequences, which we try to stay away from. Yeah, that's right. It's like, you know, it's like crashing. It's not that we're afraid of crashing. It's just not us. Okay, you got to go down this slope here with one brake. All right, we are now, sorry about that, got a little bit of a rough sidewalk transition there. Okay. Ah, good. Just kind of bounce over. We got some rough transitions here too, so forgive the bounce. Hello, excuse us. Thank you. We're gonna scoot right by you. You're fine where you are. Thank you, sir. Okay. So we are here. This is the downtown Colorado Springs McDonald's. McDonald's is your kind of place. Okay, well, like I said, we're gonna end this here. So for me, BJ, and let her get around here. For Joe, Ando, from Out and About on the Recumbents, presented to you by Out and About Productions. We're gonna call this a wrap and say so long, happy trails, and till next time, remember, ride low, ride slow, but always ride recumbent. All right, so long for now. Bye.